Okay. Hello, viewers. Welcome to Will It Cat. So today we're gonna start off a little bit differently here. We're going to the hub.
That is a
Hunter's Hub.
shiny helmet.
Yes. Today our lead prowler is Punchy, who is my personal favorite villager from Animal Crossing. Everyone has their favorite. Punchy is mine. And we have Isabelle with us. So what could we be doing with two Animal Crossing characters? Well, these are the DLC quests. We've never looked at them because they're all in the hub. So that means multiplayer difficulty. But there's Prowler quests too, and we all know Prowler quests are a joke.
Yeah.
And hey, this one is Animal Crossing themed. How about that?
Is this where we get the Isabelle costume?
Yes, this is how you get the Isabelle costume.
Yeah, I don't even know if
And-
my favorite villager is in New Horizons. I'll have to check that.
And that would be...
She was one of the elephants. I had her in the mobile game. She had.
So she's your favorite. You don't know her name?
I'm drawing a blank on her name. I know what she looks like.
Wow.
Tia.
That's what you call love, right? Look what
Okay, let me look this up real quick.
Anyway,
Oh,
this
wow.
is a joke even by Prowler quest standards, because this is just a glorified gathering quest. It's, it's one of those go out and stuff your pockets full of account items until you reach a certain point value. One of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Yeah. So, easy peasy to do by yourself. There's absolutely nothing stopping you from just rolling in here by yourself and just doing it.
Okay.
In fact, I don't even think the point value is all that hard to reach. What's up, Selena?
She is.
Okay, good.
Ellie.
Ellie, yeah. And anyway, you just saw a nice quick edit there wherein I went around and stuffed my pockets full of a bunch of crap
Yes.
and then just cut it all out. Because, no.
No one wants to see that.
Yeah, and Punchy, for the record, is a gathering cast. So, that
gathering
works.
cat with a
That's something
katana.
he's good at. I mean, yeah. How could you not?
Who could you have
Look, are you gonna-
theoretically fought? Who's the big boy that popped up?
The big boy, I forget. I actually didn't even look at him because he's still unidentified on the radar.
Oh,
So,
wow.
I didn't even look who it was. Probably a Kutku or something. Or a, Argyros, something like that.
Probably Arzuros. I mean, bear villagers exist. That would be a fun little...
Yeah. A fun little distraction. I mean, I probably could have
That
managed
is
to
a
kill
cool
it even if
victory
it was
screen.
tuned for multiplayer. But, yep, with Peregrine going like, yay, I'm here!
That was her them jumping out of the ground, right?
Yeah. So we got two design patterns, which is the special prize for the DLC quest. But it's lucky that to get two. You're guaranteed one, and you have a chance to get two.
Mm-hmm.
And getting two is just nice because it shortcuts. That means I don't have to do that quest again.
I like the flavor text. It mentions Mr. Rossetti.
It does, yes. So, firstly, first order of business is to get Isabelle her proper uniform at last. I've been saying we're gonna do this, and yeah, we're gonna do it right now. Ta-da! Here it is.
Yay!
The Isabelle guys. So, interesting fact, the Isabelle guise is a body piece that covers your whole model. But it's only the body, so you can wear a different armor helmet under it and still get the stats from it, and it won't change your appearance.
Yeah, put the best
Oh, that's
helmet on
cool.
underneath.
Yeah, so you can put the best helmet on for the best defense, and you'll still look like Isabelle.
Looks like we're back to the Alcon.
No, this is Geralt.
Okay. It gets hard to tell the difference when they all have different outfits now.
Well, that's ironic, isn't it? Anyway. So, we have two non-Elder Dragon key quests left.
Oh, I thought we were going right to the Elder Dragons.
This is two, I said we don't have any new monsters left that aren't Elder Dragons.
Oh, okay.
So, the key quests, we've got Serekios and we got Brachydios. And we're doing them both today.
Oh.
Because I want these key quests done. I'm sick of this.
I still can't beat Brachian World.
Well, you can watch how I handle them and you can take notes.
Yeah, because this is, well, to be fair, Brachian World is master rank.
Yeah. And?
True.
You can still watch how I handle him and take notes.
Yep.
So
I
are we
think I might
not?
need to change my weapon for him, though.
What was that, Liquidy?
Are we not getting Isabelle her proper weapon, or is she gonna use Monster Hunter weapons?
Oh, she has her weapon. I don't have enough bits to make her weapon, and it's also not that great.
It's the bug
So I-
net, right?
No. So I tend to just have the Isabelle Prowler or Calico just use whatever. In this case, she's still using the Naja Punji, I think.
Yeah.
Because paralysis is useful. And plus, it still matches Isabelle's color scheme.
That's true.
So I think it's fine.
Well, for the viewers' benefit, Isabelle's themed weapon is a clipboard.
Yeah, it's cute. I'll actually show it off later because I'll highlight it in the armor so you can see it.
Oh, okay.
So, Seregios. For my hunts today, I picked Geralt because I thought the Adept Cat thing would probably get a little stale, and for non-Elder Dragons, I don't need to rely on Adept, it'll be fine. So I can do the Gathering Rat. Now, that's fine for monsters that I know well and am good at fighting. Seregios, for me, is neither of those things. So, I'm gonna be derping around a little bit. Like, with Seregios, I have not quite figured out, like, his gimmick, how to, like, really shut it down. Except, if I were to use Adept, yeah, sure. But otherwise, I'm not too good at predicting what he does, I'm not too good at figuring out where safe places are to stand, it's just not great.
It looks like his gimmick is bleed.
Yeah, he causes bleed. His gimmick really is he flips around like a dingus, attacks you usually toes first, his toes are very sharp, and he will fling those bladed scales at you.
Which
and they
guys?
come in like there's 3 clusters of 3, and he flings them out on a cone in front of him. And it's really hard to determine when you're not in their hitbox because they have like a shrapnel effect, and they actually explode in midair, and they'll do like 3 or 4 different hits on you, and if 3 of them hit you, it causes bleed.
Do you want me to explain the scales?
Please, yes, because you're probably better at
So-
handling it than I am, so you go ahead.
So the deal with the scales is they don't do that little explosion effect unless they actually hit something. If they hit the ground, that's it, nothing happens. But if they hit somebody blocking or they hit one of your palicos, that's when they do like the extra explosions after they connect.
Right.
And if you dodge fast enough, you can get out of there and the explosions won't hit you. Looking at the video, though, you might be better served just putting up your block.
Yeah, the blocking actually worked pretty well, even though I'm not a defense cat. It's just that, as we have noted, I don't tend to go for block as a panic button. My instinct is to dodge, and I have to be thinking about, no, wait, you can block too. Remember, I forget the shield button, basically.
Yeah. And like, Palicos, I don't think their dodge accelerates fast enough to get them out of the hitbox is the problem, so you probably do have to block the aftershocks.
Yeah, unless you're adept, of course. Adept will take care of that nicely.
Oh,
But again,
yeah.
I didn't want to be, like, adepting everything. It gets boring.
But it looks so much fun.
It is fun, and I like it, but, I'm trying to also change things up a little bit to make it
makes
interesting to watch.
Video variety.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is the variety is the spice of life,
Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's different.
Oh, it is fun, and it's definitely my preferred method to deal with pretty much anything because it's busted.
I don't think World has any equivalent to Adept.
Not really, but some of the weapons, like the lance, for example, has that nice lance counter that
Yeah.
is kind of similar in it.
I mean, the lances always have the lance counter. That's not related to Adept at all.
Okay. And I think the dual blades in World kind of incorporate a little bit of the moveset from Adept into it. Sort of.
I don't think so.
No? Okay. I haven't done dual blades much in World.
They just
So
have
it-
they
it's-
just have a dodge.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's a really fun style, and I miss it. Oh, yeah, see, there I
Yeah,
reached
there you
for
go.
the block.
Yes, you did.
So that's how you deal with that. It's not something I cottoned to very much, so you'll just kind of be seeing me flail around, not doing a very good job on Steve. Or Steve, as we call him.
Yeah, I
Where did
prefer
that nickname
Reggie.
come from?
I don't. So the nickname Steve comes from like the overarching Monster Hunter internet fandom, I guess you could call it. I don't know.
I think it was even an interview with the devs, like when Subikios was first revealed.
Oh,
So,
really?
oh, that one, yeah, we call him Steve.
Ugh. But Reggie is so much better.
Reggie. You can call him Reggie. That's a fine name, too. He's Reggie of the Sharp Scales. Sharp Reggie.
But also,
Reggie Fils-Aimé?
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But I guess also I'm just kind of curmudgeonly and not fond of the nicknames that the greater fan, like, I don't like the names they give him. Because these are the same people who like genuinely like the busted Plesioth hip checks. Like, no.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Who
Lemonade.
likes those hip checks?
I didn't mean to bring up painful memories. I have my own stupid nicknames for monsters as we have been discussing
Right.
as we go along. So that's fine. You can call them stupid nicknames.
And to answer Selegna, broke brain people like those busted hip checks.
Yeah, broke brain people whose opinions are not to be trusted. So, wanna step in that pitfall there, Reggie? Then I can beat on you. Oh, actually, never mind. He got a paralysis. That works.
I mean, this is great because
Hey.
now you can lure him into a pit after this beatdown.
Yes, we can do both. Porque no los dos, right? Now I brought the paralysis weapon just because. Oh, and he's tired too. See, okay, that's the wombo combo of the blunt and paralyzing weapon.
Yeah.
You exhaust the monster quicker, you can paralyze it, and you have a chance to KO it. So it's a triple threat.
Oh, that's a shame. He didn't go in the trap. He just flew away.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Oh,
So we edit the chasing down because nobody needs to see that.
I see you also rested up while you did that.
That was before. You just. I went out of the zone and I refilled my acorns.
Oh, okay. I did miss that.
You did. Anyway, he's eating. So we can beat him. What was I saying?
You were saying
Oh yeah,
something.
that's why I like blunt weapons there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blunt weapons
other
that also
thing-
happen to be paralytic.
Yes, the other thing is I think Seregios might be weak to paralysis because I ended up getting paralysis procs on him an awful lot.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, knock him out of the air. That's nice. Yeah, try doing your bullshit swoopy shit whether you're on the ground twitching. Yeah, that's nice. I wish I knew how I did that. Because I can replicate it, but I don't. I think I just attacked his feet. Right. Hey, he's attacking Isabel. No, leave her alone. Jerk. I think he threw her. Poor Isabel. Hey, now that time he kind of threw his scales over our heads.
Yeah, sometimes the terrain can help you out a bit.
Yep.
I think it's because you're in water.
That has...
No. It's probably an elevation. And there, see, that was a paralysis again. So, I think, because that did not take long to get that second paralysis problem.
Yeah, he might be.
Looking it up, he's
I-
not. That's the thing.
Weird, because that was two, like, back to back. Are you sure? Like,
The wiki's been wrong.
Yeah, but like, okay, are you just looking at the wiki and seeing if it lists paralysis under his weaknesses? Because they never list the status weaknesses on the wiki you can open this.
Oh, okay. Let me check something else then.
Yeah, what you have to do is actually look at the numbers, and as we know, there's a couple of considerations to determine if a monster's status. It can either last longer, it can be applied more often, or build up slower. That's why it's difficult to tell. What I suspect is that on Seregios, it builds up slower. Maybe.
I mean, these numbers might be low in general for monsters, but it's one of his it's one of his strengths, kind of. He might just have low numbers in general. Let me check something here.
Yeah, it is. I find it hard to tell with statuses because it's not like a cut and dry. Bigger number is better.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, his. I don't know how to read this, so.
Yeah. But like I said, it is not easy to tell. And there's a few different ways a monster can be weak to a status. It's not.
Yeah.
So, I attempt to suss it out when I'm writing up, my Meowsterpodia things to try and check if they're vulnerable to a particular status, but again, hard to tell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because we get, just numbers with no context.
Yeah, it's like, is that a big number? Is that a small number? I can't tell.
That's why I like the World app, because it straight up tells
yeah.
you in the star rating.
Yeah, it's the Monster Hunter World, when it gives you status effects, it'll just rate how susceptible a monster is on a star number from 1 to 3. So that's easy. It's a qualitative measures instead of just spitting numbers in, which is nice.
And I get the appeal of wanting the numbers because it's more precise.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know what the fuck 180 means.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it is more precise, but if all you want to know is which status effect should I bring when hunting this monster, looking at the numbers ain't really gonna tell you that.
Speaking of, the database still has not been updated for Iceborne.
Oh well.
It's kind of annoying.
Well, I mean, these are people who probably have jobs and stuff.
Oh, yeah, the last update was October 26th.
Okay, maybe they just got sick of it then, 'cause that's a long time.
Yeah, they said Iceborne information will come after it releases for PC. And it's been a while since it released for PC.
So to get back to Seregios here, if you want to go based off of the numbers, the two most efficient statuses to use against him would be Poison and Sleep.
Oh, hey, you can just,
Yeah.
dungs, we got dungs.
I think you were just doing a real good job at hitting him, boss.
Okay. Maybe I did better at Reggie here than I thought, because I did not think I did all that well.
Yeah. KOing him is also pretty good. The first one is easy, but it gets a 150 increase every time you do it.
Yeah. Well, getting more than one KO on a hunter usually is pretty tough.
Yeah.
Unless you're using hammer.
Getting more than one KO on a hunt usually is pretty tough.
It's as a cat, with your boomerangs, where
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you're not necessarily aiming for the head as much as you could be.
Yeah.
Why
So
is his face glowing like that? Oh, wait, no, that's just something Peregrine is doing. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I thought Seregios' face had sparkles coming out of it for a second.
No, it's probably just Peregrine pelting him with her boomerangs.
Now, Peregrine had, the Vita jar or whatever.
Oh, what's that called? The fur last of healing?
Yeah, the thing that
Yeah.
sits on her head. That's,
That thing is lovely, and I love it. It's very, very, very silly looking.
Lots of sparkles.
And it's handy, because it gives you passive HP regen. And, if you use it yourself, you can still use other moves while it's active.
Really?
And we got a third paralysis proc. That's why I was thinking he was vulnerable to it, because I paralyzed him an awful lot.
He
Man.
has to be.
Well, we looked up the numbers though, and he's really not.
I mean, again, though, his numbers could just be low compared to other monsters, and that's...
They could. It's hard to tell, but I just empirically, I don't usually paralyze monsters 3 times in a hunt.
Yeah.
You know, once, maybe twice if I'm lucky. 3 times? Now we're getting into like, whoa.
Yeah, something's up if you hit 3 times.
Something's up, like, I'm just good.
And I mean, another factor here is with the boomerangs, you're able to get multiple whacks on him. And,
That's why boomerang good.
and like, he's supposed to
and-
be super squirrely and moving around, and you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about that as a cat, really.
Right, yeah, you can kind of just point in his general direction and keep flinging.
Yeah.
So you think maybe they lowered his numbers for status to account for the fact that humans will have trouble hitting him in general?
Yeah, that's a strong possibility.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
So this might be one of those monsters who, despite me thrashing around, actually cats very well. Because he kind of breaks the game's expectations a little bit.
Yeah. Because they,
Yeah, I know. That's,
because
Yeah,
they
hunters are a
definitely,
lot less mobile.
they definitely didn't expect cats to be as good as they are. I mean, clearly.
no. Lore-wise, and just in general, they definitely didn't. But I find, nope, they're good. They are fine. It takes a bit of effort to make them good. But
Damn,
I
he
mean,
just wrecked you there. Hit you
yeah,
like 3 times with his
mentioned
tail.
I mentioned I had problems with the air blades. It's just an ongoing problem.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't feel like I did terribly well on this hunt, because he just kept whacking me with those.
Hey,
It's just like, ah,
hey, Silver, boomerangs usually work if they hit the monster.
I know. Gosh.
But hey, they always return, so...
Yeah.
Ow.
So you got a couple of chances to hit the monster. Oh, and I was going to mention the other thing is that we've got 2 cats here who are using paralyzing weapons. Isabel has one too.
Yeah, so you're doubling up on the paralysis, and
Yeah. Ooh, no, that's not good. Oh, no. I got the
you just
I
barely...
got the dung out,
Oh,
and yeah,
And I
he
clung
got
anyway.
me while I was getting up from getting pinned.
You'd think
after
that would
I-
give you iframes.
You'd think, because, I flung the dung like I'm supposed to. He let me go, and then immediately he's like, okay, I'll just hit you then. I call bullshit on that.
Yeah, you really should have had iframes there.
Yeah.
now, listen, this is Monster Hunter. They don't know
Yeah,
what
this is
iframes
Monster
are.
Hunter. What is this iframes of which you speak? This is Monster Hunter. Maybe you're...
Oh wait, no, that's Adept.
A cue smug response telling me, yes, there are iframes in the thread. I know, it's a joke.
Okay. We know
Yeah.
it's a joke. There we go.
Adept is probably the best iframe thing.
Even Adept in that case would not have helped me because I couldn't move.
That's true, you were literally just getting up.
Yeah. I was, what do you call it, animation locked or whatever.
Yes, the term is animation lock, yes.
Yeah. Why do I know this stuff? I don't care about this stuff. Why do I know it?
Because I tell you about it anyways.
You know what? Fair. That's probably it. Selika teaches me all kinds of stuff I don't want to know. And I have no interest in knowing, but he teaches me anyway.
Dual blades or twin blades have animation lock issue in the world.
I mean, everything in animation lock is issue in Monster Hunter. It's one of the features of the whole franchise.
Oh yeah.
When you make an attack, you have to commit.
Yep.
That's one of the core tenets of the whole series.
And you'd have to be completely brand new to the series to not realize Demon Dance is a bad idea if the monster is up and about.
Hey, you KO'd him again.
No, that was just knocking him down. To KO would have the stars above his head, and he didn't have that.
Oh hey, he's limping.
Yeah, he's limping.
Yeah, that was a limp, though.
I mean, we kind of have been beating on him a lot.
Oh, definitely.
And, as we know, one of the signs that you are close to making a monster in the limpy baby zone is they get knocked over easier. They get tired more often and they get knocked over easier.
Yep.
I'm still somewhat salty about that Glavenus.
You're still on about that? Wow.
Oh, hey, I just noticed you broke his face at some point, and that actually that affects his like spike tossing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Well, you know it's a thing in general with monsters that breaking their bits can affect their attacks.
Yeah, I didn't know
Okay.
breaking his face affects, like, does it affect the aim or something?
Well, no, it's just that when he's firing those scales out, it's not little groups of 3. It's just singular scales.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, you can see it when you watch the video back later.
Yeah. Well, the face is definitely broken, so hey, good job me. I broke his face. And then we put him to sleep.
And I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm going to take an educated guess and say that the singular scale only explodes once instead of like the 3 times if it connects.
That would make sense to me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call
Yeah,
that
that
my
would
educated
make
guess
sense,
as well.
yes.
Yeah.
Huh, Isabel killed the Hermitor at some point.
So, I was a little bit above my usual 20-minute target for him, but, look, okay, I admit it, I'm not as good at fighting him. Okay, there, I
No,
admit it.
that's fine.
It's a me problem.
So,
I should have used Adept. But, any case, next is Punchosaurus. I like this guy.
so Isabel killing a Hermitar at some point in that last hunt. Does that mean she hates crab villagers? Is that why we don't have crab villagers?
You know, that makes a lot of sense. We've got octopus,
But no
but
crab.
not crabs.
No crab.
Did you know that Tom Nook does not like Sahara?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mostly because Sahara's prices and no loans.
I mean, Sahara's prices aren't all that great.
Well, they're not
She does
millions.
She doesn't charge you an arm and a leg. Well, she's only selling you rugs. Tom Nook's selling you a whole house.
That's true. Unless you're playing Pocket Camp and then he's selling you a trailer.
I skipped Pocket Camp because I heard it was bad. You told me it was bad, in fact.
Oh, yeah. I'm just reinstalling it to get that, thing.
Yeah. Oh, no, I did that. I installed it long enough to get the furniture that you can get in New Horizons, and I said, okay, I don't need to touch this ever again, and I uninstalled it.
Oh, he's licking his hands.
Well, he does that. That's how he makes his hands go exploding.
Yep, his mucus is very explodey.
Yep. But yeah, Punchosaurus. We remember Punchosaurus. We like him. He's good. Or at least I do.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I think everybody likes him.
Yeah, Brack was one of my first favorites.
Yeah, he's good. He looks cool. He's got interesting attacks that you can, if you figure it out, you can dodge. So he's fair. Sort of.
His theme
And
slaps.
his armor looks neat. He's got a good theme. He's fun. This is a fun monster.
My favorite monster is spoilers.
But there's not that many new monsters that we haven't fought yet in this game.
And I'm pretty sure we will most likely never reach it anyways.
I mean, we basically only have Elder Dragons left. So your favorite is an Elder Dragon?
No and yes.
No and yes.
I think I know
Is
where
it-
They can't be captured.
Is it the final boss of G rank?
Yes.
Okay, you know what? That's a good favorite. You have good taste.
Huh, not what I was going to guess with the no and yes. Although I don't remember that particular friend being in a weird middle ground.
It's not, but like usually the end bosses of the high ranks are Elder Dragons. So you would think this particular monster is an Elder Dragon, but it's not.
Oh,
It's just not capped. At least I don't think
Right?
it is.
Yeah. You still can't capture it, so you'd think it's an Elder Dragon, but no, it's not. It's just straight, isn't it?
Yeah.
is it the? Just to clarify, is it the weird friend I fought all of one time and we had a botched recording of it?
Yes.
Okay, alright,
That one. The final boss of G rank.
yeah. Oh, the,
Yeah, it was really satisfying. We got a bunch of people together to record this monster, and everyone's first time fighting it, like for blind first hunt. And one of our people had audio issues. None of their audio recorded.
Oh, that's a shame.
yeah.
Yeah. So we have everybody else getting the nice reactions, like, "Holy shit, this thing up!" And I can't really use it because one person's audio is blocked.
Yeah, well, one person's audio is just gone. Not even salvageable. I think it was all static.
It was
Oh.
static. It was just completely unsalvageable. It made us very sad. Because that's something, like, you can't re-record. You can't re-record your first attempt unless you can, like, have your mind blanks, you know?
To be fair to me, it's been long enough that it might effectively be my first time again. I don't remember how that fight works.
Probably has been long enough for me, too. I mean, I remember how it works. But, oh, you know what?
We can do a pseudo blind run.
Yeah! We could bring Selena, because Selena hasn't fought it yet either.
No, I have not.
I mean,
How is it your favorite if you've never fought it?
Because of the design.
It likes the design, yeah. So we could totally try to get y'all together and re-record that for multiplayer shenanigans. I'd be down.
Yeah,
I might not get the LP cats up to scratch to face this thing, but don't worry, I have my main file with all of my nice endgame cats. We can do
Yeah.
that.
Yes. And you know our audio will be fine.
Hopefully, because, you know, I'm obsessive about making sure everybody has their Audacity going beforehand and all.
well, I
Yeah.
mean, I think in this particular case, we're going to, like, obsessively double check it and make sure everybody's audio is actually running as intended.
Definitely.
Oh, heck yeah. That we're not, I won't be taking any chances with that.
Yeah, like, record
So, yeah.
yourself saying something, stop it, play it back, make sure
Yep.
it sounds acceptable.
I would be totally down to do this. We gotta get Selena to that place
Yes.
first, which we've been working on. Actually, Selena and I have been doing multi-cat on the side with the LP cat, so that the LP file can get like access to more villager requests.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is what's tripping me up in World.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
The puddles.
Just don't touch it.
Yeah, the problem is I'm dodge rolling into them by accident.
Well, you have to pay attention to where they
Yeah.
are and not do that.
You
Or,
The area you fight in is just really cramped, so...
okay, that doesn't help you. Fighting Bracky in cramped conditions is not ideal. Let's say.
yeah, you lure him into more open pastures.
Yeah, do that.
Like the room with
And-
the volcanic plume.
Yeah, and pay attention to where the glue piles are. And if you do accidentally touch one, you gotta dodge roll a bunch to get rid of the plasma light.
Yeah, I'm not dodge rolling enough because I don't notice when it's actually gone because I'm more focused on hitting the monster.
There's a little icon next to your name that looks like a little bomb, and that's how you know you have the plasma light.
Yeah,
If it goes away,
I'm
you don't
not
have it.
paying too much attention to my health bar sometimes, and that's bad.
Well, yeah, no, that's really bad. You need to be watching your health, dude. Like, that's important.
Monster Hunter is a game about managing all of the small things while paying attention to the big thing. You gotta.
Yep. And speaking
Yeah.
of, like, core tenets of the franchise, yes, that. Also that.
Yeah, and I have to beat Bracky story.
And like
Well,
spatial.
my controller works again, so...
Yeah, and like
Awesome.
spatial awareness is the single most important thing to Monster Hunter, I would say.
Yeah, be aware of where you are, where the monster is. And if you saw, I had the blast light icon, and for soothing roll, instantly cure statuses, so I just did that instead of having to like dodge 5 or 6 times. 'Cause that's what
Oh,
trips
yeah.
me up. What trips me up about Bracky is distinguishing when he's gonna shoot his explodey beam directly ahead, or if he's gonna shoot it into the ground and do the AOE thing.
Yeah,
That's what
there's
trips
really
me
no
up.
tell, is there?
His posture is different.
Yeah, his posture is different, but I don't pay enough attention to like the really subtle differences in monster before they do that. Like I see his head glowing, and I think, oh, I need to get out of his way and get, you know, and dodge, you know, perpendicular to him to get out of his direct line of sight. But then he'll like plunk his head directly into the ground and explode and still get me. So admittedly, this is a me problem, but I do have difficulty distinguishing between those two attacks.
So the thing about the line of explosions is I think he usually does a backstep before he does it, because he did do the backstep before doing it just there in the video, like a minute ago.
Yeah.
The posture change is when he punches his fists down with his horn, and it takes a second. That's when you know it's the area explosion.
Yeah. Oh, I could probably learn to distinguish, but right now, I just have trouble paying enough attention to what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
And
So-
he did like back up before doing that too.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of I have to pay more attention to what the monster is doing beyond I kind of play like sketch attention. Like I'll just keep one eye on the monster while I'm doing my thing, and if I can see them doing an attack, I'll be like, oh, okay, they're doing an attack. I don't really watch the monster like a hawk to pick up on the subtle differences in their animations. I just don't do that.
Yeah.
Should, but I don't. I also don't memorize their attack patterns. I know some people do. I don't.
I wouldn't say they have attack patterns. I don't think there's a way to really. I don't know.
Maybe I'm phrasing it wrong. But let's say you are using a really slow and ponderous weapon like the great sword. Let's say. In order to hit the monster at all with that thing, you have to know where the monster is going to end up after it attacks.
Yeah.
Because you don't have time to chase after it and hit it with the great sword. So somehow they know where a monster is going to be in like a second or two time their swing, so that their swing lands on the monster. I don't have the. I can't mentally do that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. I can see that being an issue.
That's why I favor the faster weapons like the bug stick, like the dual blades, like the cat, because I can react more in real time. I don't have to proactively position myself. I can adjust on the fly instead. I just prefer that.
Ooh, I would like to quickly call shenanigans on the game. You dodged through water. Why did you still have Blast Blight?
There's water here? It's lava.
There's a little bit of water.
Weird. Does water also get rid of blast blight or only fire?
It definitely gets rid of Blast Blight too.
Weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, well then shenanigans on the game then.
Yeah,
I agree.
the bit rate's kind of muddying it up, but you're sort of standing on the stream.
Yeah, it's in. There was the AoE again, and again
I was busy looking for the water to point out the posture. Oops.
I get you.
But-
I get
But
you.
yeah,
You're looking for something.
did you see the water splashes when you were soothing rolling through it?
Weird. I mean, I also find it kind of weird that there could be standing water down here. So,
Yeah, it should be evaporating.
yeah.
Well, to be fair, if we're going by realism, we should be dead.
Also that.
If we go, we would also be dead down here. There's no way that we could survive down here. So,
Convection alone would kill us.
Yes. It definitely would. But again, this is a video game. It doesn't have to adhere to realism and that's
Exactly.
And
That's-
frankly, there are no dinosaurs that had punchy fists with explosive goo. I mean,
fine. And also, cats can't hold boomerangs. They don't have opposable thumbs. So you know what? Immersion ruined. That's fine. I don't know if we pointed this out, but I brought a water weapon. I brought the Mizitsune weapon because that's Bracky's main weakness here.
yeah.
Oh, we never pointed that out, no.
And when we probably mentioned this when the first time we fought Bracky, but I pointed out because I am a gathering cat, and your best bet when you bring a gathering cat is to load up on the monster's elemental weakness, because the gathering cat's MO is DPS.
Yeah, extra boomerang.
Yep. Yeah, the other support biases can also apply status pain, but if you're reaching for the gathering cat, chances are you are doing it because you want to cause as much pain to the monster in as little time as you can. So you want to apply the elemental weakness, so it's just free damage.
Oh, hey, we knocked it over.
We sure did. He's not gonna last much longer. He seems
What
he's
what
pretty
is that
beaten up.
cloud?
That's the thunderbugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're ignoring them. They're not important. I think they can cause paralysis, but otherwise they're really not.
Kind of murdered them anyway, so.
Yeah,
Oh, you knocked
see-
him over again.
See, yeah, and that's how you can tell that this thing is not gonna last very long. Because we just knocked him over, and we knocked him over again.
Wow,
He's on his
I
last
feel
legs.
kind of dumb. He actually does have hands.
Yeah. He's got little hands under his boxing gloves.
I thought the boxing gloves were his hands. It wouldn't be the most fantastic thing.
No, it would not. He just secretes goo from like his wrists. Huh?
Yep. Basically,
Yeah.
he's wearing punch gauntlets,
Yeah, he's wearing boxing gloves.
which is awesome. It looks like you broke one of them.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. And I got at least one break on his head. I think his head's got.
No,
two.
it's one break.
Okay, well, we broke his head. There you go.
Yes, you did. You can see the inside of it.
Yep. So we broke one
That's-
gauntlet and his head. Oh, see, that's the AoE. That time I caught and I realized, oh, crap, that's the AoE one. So I am capable of learning. And that one I tried to get fancy by going toward him when he was leaping at me and going under him. Nah, didn't work. Oh,
Didn't
well.
work.
Yeah,
that way.
you're generally
Nah.
supposed to do that.
Yeah, oh
You
well.
might have
I
just
tried.
had too much range. I don't know.
Maybe. I tried. It did not work, but I tried. I would say I am better at fighting Rack than I am at fighting Sergius. I know that's not saying a whole lot considering my performance, but I felt better about this hunt than I did about the Sergius one.
Well, Seregios, you almost double acorn twice. So.
Right, and on this one I haven't double acorn at all. That's just one acorn.
Seregios does not look fun to fight.
He's fine, I'm just bad at it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that
You-
was
now
the one
you broke
break.
his face.
Because
Yeah, there we go.
it doesn't get covered in goo when it's broken.
Yeah.
So
You think it must be a two-part break.
no, it's a single break. You just hadn't broken it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a limp.
Yeah, there's the limp. So we broke his head, both his punchy paws, and now he's limping. So you know what? That's a successful hunt when using a blunt weapon.
Oh, definitely.
Because no tail cuts.
Because blunt weapon.
I like getting tail cuts. Makes me sad, but blunt is just too useful on the cat for me to go and use a cutting weapon and trying to get tails. Because it's also kind of hard to cut tails with the cat anyway. So it's not really worth it.
You know, you brought it up earlier, but I've actually never used the great sword ever.
I've got a couple of friends who use it and use it well, so it's possible.
You even pitfalled him like right on top of the stream. You can kind of see it.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally water. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, and
I'll
it's got
probably
little
have to
splashes
give-
and everything. Look at that.
Yeah.
We're walking around in it. The Isabel just walked around in it. It's splashed.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try great sword at some point.
Look, dude. You don't even like Hammer, and Hammer is downright zippy compared to Great
Yeah,
Sword.
Hammer.
I don't I'm not going to discourage you from branching out, but if you don't like slow weapons, Great Sword is not the one I would reach for first. I would recommend you try Hammer first.
Okay.
The slow weapons.
Because I'm
look at
kinda sick of being the clutch claw bitch.
Fine, then try the Hammer. Like, I assure you, Hammer is fun and it's not as slow as you think it is. Great Sword
Yeah.
is as slow as you think it is.
Greatsword is slower
Hey,
than you
that was
think.
a gold crown Brachia, I like to point out.
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
That's very
so he was
good.
a big boy.
Hammer is not even comparing it to Greatsword. Hammer by itself is stupidly fast.
It really is. See, okay,
Okay.
here's Isabel's weapon. It's a little clipboard.
Nice.
And what's this? It's a pickaxe too, huh? That's
oh.
interesting.
Is that Mercedes?
That's interesting. Anyway, here's Seregios' axe. We have that high-rank version now, and high-rank Brachadios punchy thing. I think it's blasted,
It's a mace.
which is nice. It's a mace. There we go. Thanks. Here's Seregios' helmet. Looks really cool. I like the Seregios armor.
Yeah,
And
it
then,
does look nice.
Brachy helmet looks like a sparring helmet.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Oh hey, it's Rossetti. So
That is terrifying.
So you can also dress your cats up like Rossetti. I don't habitually, but you can if you want to.
It's terrifying, Jesus.
Yes, it is. And the Brachy armor has the little boxing gloves. I like it. It's good armor.
Yes, it is.
It's very cute. Now we have a villager quest to pick up. Another one just popped up, and this one is actually one that's in the single player quest. We can actually do it. It's not a hub
Oh,
quest.
thank God.
Yeah, because you're the one who's gonna end up having to do those multiplayer quests with me because you're nice.
Yes, okay, it gets me more used to the game. Is that a key she's using as a cane?
That appears to be, yes.
It's a big old
It's
key.
a big ass key.
So we found the Keyblade Master.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
I think that's a joke Liquidy will actually get. Yes.
What's a
I think
Keyblade?
Liquidy has played a Kingdom Hearts. Okay.
Who's a Keyblade?
I'm just making sure. But yeah. So that's the last of the non-Elder Dragon key quests. From here on out, there be dragons. I know I said that before, but there be dragons from here on out. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys
Goodbye.
next time.
Yep, bye-bye.